The Thermomix TM7 is here. And as a chef using both models daily, I've put the TM7 to the test. Forget the hype. I'll reveal its game-changing features, surprising flaws, and my honest verdict. Buy now, upgrade, or stick with the TM6, you'll know which belongs in your kitchen. For years, the flagship model has been the TM6. So what did they do to improve it with the TM7, and where did they fall a little short? Most importantly, is it worth upgrading? Hey friends, welcome. I'm George, and I think I'm in a unique position to review the Thermomix because I use both the TM6 and the TM7 at home and in my restaurant. That gives me a professional perspective, but also the everyday homeowner's view. And for the record, none of these Thermomix models were ever made for commercial use. It does find itself in many commercial kitchens because of its versatility, ease of use, and also because it's built incredibly well. In this video, I'll walk you through the new features, what I love about the TM7, and a few things I think could have been better. If you're wondering whether you really need a Thermomix at home, I've already done a full review of the TM6 and what it can do, and much of that applies to the TM7 as well. I'll link that video at the end of this video. Here, we're going to focus on what's new with the TM7, and if you're brand new to Thermomix, it'll also give you a solid introduction as to what the machine is capable of. Plus, I need to make dinner tonight, so I will share with you 3 really wonderful recipes that are available in the Cook I Do app, which you get a 3-month complimentary subscription to when you buy one of these bad boys. Vorwerk, the company behind Thermomix, they tend to release a new model every 5 to 6 years, and the TM7 definitely comes with some welcome upgrades. When this German company makes a change, they pay close attention to quality, detail, and ease of use. And like its predecessors, the TM7 is still made in Germany with final assembly in France. The TM7 is more streamlined with a smaller, cleaner footprint. It's something I really appreciate on the countertop, and so does my wife. The back foot is plastic, while the front feet are rubber, which means you can slide it forward and back without lifting it. That's convenient. Though when mixing something heavy like bread dough or something off-centered, the unit can move around a bit more than the TM6. Now on a stone or faux stone counter, it's not a huge issue, but it's definitely worth keeping in mind. One big change, the locking arms are gone. Now I know some people like them on the TM6, but honestly, they just slowed me down in a commercial kitchen, especially where seconds matter. They were also a spot that collected food residue. I don't miss them at all. Cleaning has also been improved. The TM6's shape made it kind of hard to get into some of the corners, but the TM7 is easier to wipe down. It's definitely a welcomed ergonomic upgrade. Vorwerk also claims the TM7 motor is quieter. Let's put it to the test. Now accessories. With the exception of the wireless temperature probe, TM6 accessories, they don't work on the TM7. That's a little disappointing, but there's a reason. The TM7's bowl, it's been redesigned. It's insulated. You cook with this thing and it gets hot, and sometimes you want to move it around with both hands. I'm glad they insulated it. That's a smart move because you can grab it without worrying about burning your hands. Now, even though it looks bigger, capacity is the same as the TM6, 2.2 liters or just over half a gallon. The blade release system though, it's great. It's much simpler. On the TM6, it could be fiddly, especially with wet hands, but on the TM7, you just flip this lever. Huge improvement. I really like the new onboard computer. It's faster, smoother, and it's paired with a much larger 10-inch touchscreen, a really welcome upgrade. You can even customize the layout with different templates, which makes navigating CookIDo's huge recipe library so much easier. They've also eliminated the physical knob, and honestly, I really don't miss that knob at all. The touchscreen experience on the TM7 is just better. The Varoma basket has been redesigned as well. It's larger and provides more even steaming for proteins and vegetables. And one of my new favorite features is you can saute with the lid open or off, and the blades stop. On the TM6, the blades always moved and the lid stayed locked, which wasn't ideal for searing. This change makes the TM7 much more practical for one-pot cooking. CookIDo itself just keeps getting better, with over 100,000 international recipes, ratings, and automatic shopping lists that sync to your phone or even to your supermarket pickup. It's one of Thermomix's most unmatched strengths. Even little touches like the new spatula design that stands upright, it shows a lot of attention to detail. Now, one area I think could be better.
The lid.
On the TM6, there was an opening. You could see through the lid or use it to stir down ingredients with the spatula. On the TM7, the lid is fully closed. I mean, you can still pour liquids through the top, but you can't really see inside. I understand why. They wanted to prevent splatter at high speeds, but I do miss being able to see or stir while blending, and for me, especially in a restaurant setting, that's a drawback. Also, while the TM7 does let you remove the lid when you're blending at low speeds, the lid unlocks a little slower than I'd like. At home, that's not a big deal, but in professional use, speed matters. And especially when they got rid of the arms, which would take a while to open and close, they could really do a lot more for the machine if they simply sped up the whole opening and closing process. Make it faster. And hopefully Warwick can fine-tune that with a software update. Being able to unlock the lid faster and peeking inside would be a much more welcome, appreciated addition. When should you buy the TM7? Well, when you like to cook without the guesswork. I mean, if you're into recipes and like consistency where everything's measured out with the built-in scale, if you hate writing shopping lists and you want that automated for you, Thermomix is right for you. So watch the full video about the TM6 at the end of this video. When you like to meal plan and save time, you can set up a whole schedule using the CookIDo app, have all of your recipes in line for the whole week, and then you can also have your shopping list sent to your phone, sent to your supermarket, and everything picked out for you. Thermomix can do all that for you. When you're outfitting your kitchen with new devices, if you're planning on buying a bunch of different kitchen gadgets, the Thermomix should be on the top of your list because it'll replace most of them. Watch that TM6 video at the end of this video and you get a really good idea of what the Thermomix is capable of. If you have to replace an expensive item like a Vitamix blender, you're already 1/3 of the way there if you're going to have to replace something like that. So you might as well look into the Thermomix, and rather than buy one item that does one thing, you could buy one item that does many, many things. When you want to give an excellent gift, if you really want to bless someone with a bridal shower present or a retiree who will have more time and loves to spend time in the kitchen, the Thermomix is unbeatable. And since the TM7 is just being released in 2025, it's going to be the latest model for many more years to come. If you like to try new cuisines, the Thermomix is definitely for you because there's over 100,000 international recipes in there with ratings. So if you don't know if the recipe is going to be any good, the Thermomix community will let you know. If you've owned a TM6 for a long time and it's been used a lot, it's a good time to upgrade because there's a high demand for used TM6 machines on the market. If you're happy with your TM6 and it's got a lot of life left in it, I'd wait, especially if you have a lot of accessories for the TM6. But if you're looking for a slimmer model that takes up a little less counter width, now's a good time to sell your TM6 because, as I mentioned, it will sell easily. Bottom line, the TM7 is a strong step forward. It's faster, smarter, easier to clean, and has some great new features. The downsides, like accessory compatibility with past models and the closed lid, they're there, but they don't outweigh the improvements. I bought this TM7, my TM7, with my own money. Full disclosure, I'm a Thermomix consultant. If you're interested in getting one, you'll find my affiliate link in the description. Doesn't cost you extra. And when you do use my affiliate link, as a bonus, you'll get my direct email and phone number for any questions you may have with your new machine. If you want to know more about what Thermomix can do, check out my TM6 review playlist right here. And don't forget to subscribe for cooking demos with the TM7. Cheers.